Yeah, I think it's going to come down into Shade, and Shade is going to be playing well. I think Tag as well is going to come down to Tag as well. They're the two players that really need to step it up a bit. And also, I want to say Banny. Banny needs to step up because there's been a lot of talk after the first day in the forums that he's not been his normal self at LAN. He's not like he's more better outside of LAN than he is at LAN. Like when he's online, he's a better player. So maybe that's motivating him. Like
maybe. Going back to this game, what are you going to look for here from the Americans?
I just want to look for aggression. I want to see how aggressive they want to do when it comes to holding here. I mean, they, like you say, they do know a little bit more of the map. They play it a bit longer, so maybe that aggressive holding that you've always talked about, they may go for. Aggression is going to be key. Like I said, it's going to be Banny who needs to step up. Tag was going to have a good game. Shade needs to be on form. They're the players that need to really just work well for them. The half buns are being exchanged. I think we're about to go live any second now.
Yep, we're just waiting for the Americans. I think she's ready up.
Prediction.
3-1 America.
I like that. I can't really fault that. I think you could be right. GLHS have been done, and we are now going live on the first map of the Consolation Final between TCM in the red and HRG in the blue. This is VanillaTV in the i49 TF2 Cups, powered by TT Esports, Club 3D, and Aqua Tuning. We've got onto this midpoint straight now. Nothing out of the unordinary here at the moment, Byte.
Yeah, Jukebox taking a bit of damage, Pippin as well, but he gets re-healed by Mirrorlin there. It's pretty stale-milty at the moment now, but TCM showing the raw aggression, but they're taking more damage. Cookie on 7 HP, HRG are in trouble. A couple of stickies will kill them, but Cookie takes down Banny. Banny goes down, Sizer goes down, Tag goes down. TCM with first blood here onto this middle, but the key thing is Shade stayed alive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we didn't have a chance to talk about TCM at the moment, but their scouts are going to have to really just play as their normal thing. They need to be on form. They have been on form all game, and I just want to say right away, I talked about the sniper play, and here comes Jukebox straight away with a sniper rifle, as it looks like HRG actually wants to go for a force here. They take down Vanny, gets down, likely get taken down, and Merlin has not forced here, has not been popped, and basically everybody is almost down for HRG. In fact, Size is the last man alive, trying to get something, not get anything. Shade doesn't have that yet.
They lost 2 players though, so maybe they'll think on the quantity level and just push out 4 versus 4, 5 versus 5. I don't see why not here, they should do, but the difference is, like you said, Jukebox is sniping. Rib's only just spawned, so they have no doorman. Rib missing his shot, Jukebox missing his shot. Jukebox still looking to get the headshot, misses the headshot. Uber's been forced, Soldier does a good job here now. HRG needs to be careful and get out and then repush, and the Soldier's still on the... Wow, the Soldier jumps away. Look at this, the Soldiers are still behind the medic. The medic's in trouble. Miller gets absolutely destroyed. Didn't realize he had 2 Soldiers behind him. And that is going to be a recap here by HRG. They are pretty weak, but the difference is they have a medic. Oh, Rip with a nice kill. They need to be careful here, HRG. Just use the medic. Don't be afraid. Remember, they don't have heals here. They need to not stay congested together. They're all just staying together. Jukebox is still alive, remember, on 39 HP as Sniper. He's going up top now to the top right, and HRG's stance is quite defensive. Very interesting, and in fact, gets a headshot there on Lange. Lange is so weak. HRG, TCM get this for free, but they are going to recap this, I think, HRG. They know it. They have an uber advantage. Mirrorlin going down here, Skully. Yeah, this should be straightforward stuff.
Should be. 228 plays 145 right now. HRG, they are going to go back onto this. The key right now for TCM is to try and make a force onto Shade. They need to force Shade. They've not got the area, they've not got the players in the right position. They've been unable to. You can see the Soldier putting spam up. Now they can finally look at this. Merlin's got 98, he's got 100. It is Medigun. It looks like the TCM want to go in with this on Uber versus Uber. 216, 215 now plays 138. And here comes TCM.
They've already Ubered in now, trying to kill the Banny. Banny gets Ubered in time though, saved by Shade. Banny gets the health, heals, Shade heals the rest. And now they're in trouble here actually, TCM, because the multi bomb Shade was actually really good. Banny comes in now, as you can see. That was very smart play, which I will analyze for you in a minute, Skully, after they recap this point. TCM getting these little pokes onto the point for nothing. But every little bit helps, I suppose. But the key thing there, Skully, I don't know if you saw it, was Shade Ubered Banny just to keep him alive, then took the focus off him, so Banny went to go and get the health, then Shade went onto the rest and Ubered the rest, and it helped out the team.
Yeah, I talk about the 6 people on 6 people, where you've got everybody looking at a person, so you're not isolating. That's what happens sometimes when you get a soldier bombing, that everyone looks at him and you've got and there's a distraction. That's what happened there. Banny was the distraction like you talk about. So, good play around, but I like this TCM just popping and popping. Here comes the Uber. They catch at the point.
Merlin, nice serve, Merlin, but Merlin goes down to Lange there. The Uber still there. Tag and Lange go huge. Even though Banny went down, our soldier's going to be destroyed as well. Zebasai, that's very well played by the scouts and soldiers here. They're going to recap this. Remember, they have a sniper up top right. He's going to be chased straight away. He's going to get destroyed. Surely he misses the rocket there onto Jukebox. Jukebox gets out there with very little health of 19. He's being healed. He's still pushing in top from bottom right now. Probably going to go top right as well. Advantage almost to HRG. Seconds ticking away there, and it's a minute and 11 seconds apiece. Remember, they still got Jukebox alive. Merlin has a disadvantage with the Uber here, but the sniper is causing havoc for HRG. They need to be pushing forward, and they're just giving this point out for free.
Well, they have to. If they got the Uber, they know that if they can capture the point. Sizer goes down. That's the first headshot we've seen right now. We can see the scout is actually. Who's that scout actually going for Shade? He is actually changing. And Cookie takes Shade down. Just what they need. Momentum's back in TCN's favor. And I know it's a really bad analogy, but TCN, they have this motivation, and when they grab it, it's like a ball in a kid in a play park. He keeps the ball. It's his ball, and he's not going to get rid of it. Can they keep this momentum? 58 plays 49.
100% Uber charge advantage for Merlin. They're going to have to do something, the Americans here. They're all going to try and force. Merlin comes in, and he does an Uber. Will Merlin use? He's going to have to use. They force it. That's a very good force by HRG while they're busy building. That is smart. They've still got enough time here to contend for middle while they all spawn. They have about 50%, 40% Uber charge advantage. How many seconds are left? Taking a look at this. 24 seconds plus overtime. Shade may just get this in time. He should do, really. If they keep building, though. They've got to keep building. But at the same time, HRG have got to push out without losing any players here, Skully. And they are going to do that. They're going to have to exactly do that. The pressure's bouncing. They're going to have to get on the point. Overtime's already been scored here. They lose Jukebox. That's the sniper down. Scout comes in. Tag goes down there, but Cookie goes down as well. They haven't got the numbers. Rib's going to get destroyed. Rib gets destroyed. Zebasai protects his medic, though. That's very well played. But the difference is, Skully, Shade did not use his Uber.
But Merlin did not die. So now Merlin's on 80% right now, and he's got that. There's 47 plays overtime right now. So basically 44 seconds. That's what HRG have to do. They have to hold on for this right now. Everybody from TCM's up. The Uber is in right now. A heavy weapon strike comes on from Tag. Well, here we go.
They move it straight in. Bunny gets Ubered in time. Two soldiers go behind for a heavy. They haven't seen the heavy. The soldiers being focused here so much. There's a soldier in the house.
Found it, he just found it. They got the scouts up to the point. The point on the overtime. They're stopping this right now. 21.
Jukebox, what can Jukebox do? He's been spotted. He gets taken down, mauled, and it looks like TCM are going to lose this to the death of literally overtime. And there's no way. They've got a heavy to contend with. They've just got no chance.
5 seconds going into overtime. They're going to jump onto the point to try and force more overtime. It's not going to happen.
Chance. He gets destroyed. There's no chance. They've got to deal with the heavy. The heavy is the key. 2 scouts on the heavy will be key. He will go down in a minute, but he's got support. Tag going heavy could be the key, although then again, Rib is still up. Rib is doing a lot of damage. Merlin's on the point. I don't think it's going to happen for them with the scouts there. It's going to be to no avail. It's just Merlin. Merlin's going to go down. Oh my god, Merlin gets a slice, but to no avail. First blood, first round to HRG.
Double
good
overtime.
Round.
Wow.
Round of applause there. Double overtime. Round of applause from the crowd there. We've got a full crowd here at the moment watching this. Insane.
Right, look at this. What I've just noticed right now. Merlin is running the Kritzkrieg, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they need. And like we said before, when they're behind, this is his go-to. This is his option B, and it's working for him. It does work for him. As we see it now with TCM, they're being a little bit passive. Waiting
Rib's
to go over
taking
the hill.
a lot of damage. Rib's taking quite a bit of damage, being focused. Now TCM are pretty aggressive. Rib gets stronger though. Zebasai goes down. Jukebox is on the medic, but he gets destroyed by Banny. Advantage to HRG. Rib needs to be careful. Then again, Rib definitely needs to be careful because they have the Kritzkrieg, as you called it. So they are going to have to drop out. They're going to use this straight away. Merlin!
Oh, he just got it as well.
Merlin just got it. We do not call that a drop because it's Kritzkrieg. I mean, he could have used it, but it would have been useless, I suppose. And Shade now has it, so that is going to be an extra minute now because he has the Uber. What will Jukebox go? Jukebox is gone soldier. Obviously now TCM will be thinking, you know what guys? Merlin spawn, everyone get buffs, go force the medic, and then respawn. That's what they're going to be thinking, Skully.
Merlin's gone back to the medic gun as well. So The advantage is in HRG's favour. The double soldier bomb. This is a staple of TCM. They like to go for the force. Try and make the force. They have made the force. Who cares if they've lost everybody? With how early the time is in the map, making that force is crucial. Because Merlin now is going to have 50%. Here it is, 50% and Shade on 10. That's a 40% advantage. TCM will like this right now. They're playing the exact same game that HRG was doing to them, making them force the Uber. And I've just crashed.
That's fine, no problem. Oh, you're back in the game there, Skully. Loving the stickies from Banny, but they haven't gone that way, but he will maybe able to get a pick. Sizer goes down to Jukebox. Stickies have been spotted actually from TCM. That's great awareness, and they are minus a player here. HRG just need to be careful. They may need to just give this up for free. The Soldier tries to force onto Merlin. Doesn't manage to. Zebasai keeps him alive, but Shade will have this in time. That is, oh, they're taking so much spam here. Rib has taken so much as well. They forced the Uber here as well, but they haven't capped it. Difference is HRG have got spawner Skully coming in.
They're out of position. Merlin's on his own. He's on his own right now, out of position, and he's been sharing that Uber a lot.
Rib's pushing. Rib's in trouble. Rib's in serious trouble. Needs to get out. So does Zebasai. They're in trouble here. TCM can't contest this. HRG have got good health. They have good health, but they're still cheekily going for the point. Look at this. Jukebox is taking so much havoc here, and they recap this point. Merlin's in the wrong place. Merlin, you are very lucky there. Very, very lucky.
So the Ubers are equal right now. 120 plays 250. I feel TCM's just in the position they want to be right now. They're in their comfort zone. They've got the area secured right now. Merlin's in a safe place. HRG aren't looking for this. They've got Jukebox running his sniper rifle. He knows that. He does get a headshot onto Lange straight away, and Lange gets taken out straight away as the Uber's forced off. That's what HRG wanted to do, and it's the exact same staple of what TCM just did about 2 minutes ago, where basically, can they take that scout down? Yeah, they finally take down Shrugger. Everybody from HRG runs on just to make Merlin force, and they made Merlin force, and now Shade's got the Uber advantage.
This is looking promising for HRG, because obviously with the Uber advantage, they're going to get, obviously if they push this successfully, which they are about to, looks like Shade Ubers doesn't mess about, takes down the medic. I think he's going for the medic. Merlin surfing like a boss, but he's being focused by the other soldier. He goes down. Merlin has no chance. Literally all the surfing in the world wouldn't have helped him. Sizer takes down Rib, but then again Cookie takes down Tag, and Zebasai takes down Shade, so it's both medics down, but they are a player up here. Banny is alive. Sniper top right, scouts in. Cookie comes in huge, but they do capture.
They do capture the point, yep. Great play there from
Jukebox is still alive. Jukebox is still alive, trying to get a headshot here.
All he can do is just get a headshot. He can't stand on the point. He has to stay away from the point and just get some as many shots as he can off. He can't now when you can see that he's got that tag
he's
there.
Bottom right. It's been focused. Rib goes down. Merlin's exposed. They need to be careful. Jukebox is down, by the way. The sniper, the key asset for TCM. This is not looking promising, remember, because Shade is still building. Merlin doesn't really have a clear advantage, and it's not Chris Krieg, is it, Skully?
Not Chris Krieg.
No, it's Uber. So, yeah, there's only a 10% buffer here, and I don't think it's going to be enough unless the soldiers from TCM can actually focus fire really well, and they push on the dot. They've got to push on the dot. I don't think they will here, because it's only a 6% deficit now. Oh, Jukebox takes down Banny, though. That's a great pick. Shade may call this and say, let's hold this. Are they going to hold this? They are going to hold this. Buy some more time. Even though Banny's down, the scout is still behind. Strugger goes down as well, so HRG are in trouble. And now that Sizer goes down, that's even more more trouble for them. Oh, wow. TCM have got to do 2 successful holds here.
Soldier's still behind. Soldier's still behind. Lange's still behind. He's on 20 health, though. He should die shortly, but he's going to pick up the health. Finally gets taken out from Rib. And I feel now that is what TCM wanted. They wanted to take the fight. They forced the fight, and they won the fight. Great play around them.
If I was Shade, I would have gone crit Krieg.
You're not Shade, though, are you?
Right, I know, right?
I like the call though, but you can see how TCM want this right now. They've been really aggressive. They want to hold far forward.
Jukebox down. Jukebox going down is
Merlin's out of position. Merlin
goes down. Merlin's positioning there was not the best, and in fact, Cookie goes down. Rib is going to get destroyed here by the scout. Shrugger says, "See you later." Bibbin is the only man alive, and this is looking promising for HRG. Does look like they're going to go 2-0 up here with only 13 seconds on the clock and a full Uber, Skully. There's no choice. Absolutely no choice for TCM. I don't think they've got a choice in hell unless Shade somehow drops. Shade is just literally standing on the log. Soldier comes in. TCM, what? He just Ubers. Yep. Smart play. Overtime still on the point, but it's going to be to no avail. And it's 2-0 to HRG. So this prediction of 3-1, again, round of applause to HRG. They're playing a very good map here at the moment. Like I said, they've played this for years, and this will favour them because they just know how to play this so well. Looking on to the third round here, I would suspect TCM are going to go all out here, ballsy, and try and get around.
They need to, and it still looks like it's still Medigun as well from Merlin. A little bit surprised at that, but I
on the medic. Oh! Jukebox on the medic. Beautiful air shot there. If anyone saw that was sublime. Now they have no heals here, HRG, and they are trying to go for the medic. That's a great pick. They are bombing in. Bunny going huge. Look at this. Wow, Saito is just up beside the medic. What can they do? Merlin manages to dodge that with 35 HP. Zebasai keeps himself alive. Zebasai will be saying, you know what, let's use the Uber, but Bunny does so well here. Wow,
he stepped up. He's finally
man of
stepped
the
up. He
moment.
heard the call. He heard the call. The internet wanted him to step up, and he has stepped up right there. Just what they need, but the point is still not captured. This is the thing. Now HRG finally have it, but Shade went down and Merlin stayed alive.
Oh,
they're going to use the Uber to get it straight away. Titus gets taken away straight away, but HRG playing this safe. That a mini air shot there, I didn't see there. They do capture the point at the expense of losing a 60% advantage.
That was the best case scenario, Skully, for HRG. They cap the point, they get a bit of extra time, they force the Uber with one player, Shade's alive, busy building Uber. It's like the best scenario ever. Jukebox goes down now. Now they have a full Uber charge advantage. Shade was weak from Jukebox, but now TCM needs to be in a position to drop out. They know it now. Sickies don't kill, they've Ubered now, they need to get out. Can Merlin get out in time? Are they all going to get out in time? They're in the wrong place. Merlin's trapped. He will get the health pack though, so he may stay alive here. He does. And in fact, they lose Banny. They lose Banny, so not a successful Uber. They've lost 3 players here. Wow.
They've lost 3 players at the same time. They did capture the point there. It's tipped for tat at the moment, but Merlin is now up. So each time the momentum shift goes back with Uber in terms of Uber, the momentum shift is there. Now 90% there for Merlin and 40 for Shade. It's going to be interesting to see what HRG want to do. I'm not sure. Do they run any sniper strats? I'm not 100% sure.
They haven't got a consistent sniper, no. Not as good as Jukebox or Durman jumps in onto the medic. Banny tries to does a lot of damage with that grenade. Wow, Banny does so much damage to TCM there. As you can see, they're all weak, but no one's forced Merlin. Merlin's on 47 HP and an unsuccessful kamikaze force there. Onto TCM. Merlin, balls of steel without not using that Uber. So it's going to be Uber versus Uber, but the difference is obviously TCM now have a 40-second advantage in time. So let's see what HRG can come up with. Yeah, let's see what HRG want to come up with. It looks like they just want to take the fight, and they may want to do exactly. No, they want to Uber straight away. They want to Uber early. It's like going to be an air shot onto the soldier. No, and he does get Uber straight away. So there's no sweat. There's been no sharing of the Uber, no switching. It was all on one person for both teams. Watch out for the sticky trap. That's what they're looking for. The soldier bombs. He gonna get anything? Nothing at the moment. And there goes Devastate down, and there goes Rib down as well. TCM needs to play safe. Soldier bomb. They've seen him. It's a wipe almost. Jukebox goes down. It's just Cookie and Merlin. That's actually very well played to Merlin. Again, it seems to be a little bit costly. When the Uber runs out, HRG are looking to pounce, but it seems like Jukebox and Zebasai think that they need to go forward and take down the medic. A little bit too early for my liking, and that is what's costing them here on the exchanges of the Uber charges after it's finished. So now it's, well, they have a healthy time here at TCM. 1 minute 12. They've got an entire minute. Shade is building at the same rate as Merlin, so that means they will have Uber charge to defend this. Jukebox is soldier, not sniper, so TCM haven't got an option here. They have to play with brute force. Zebasai's pushing. Shade has it. Shade will use this. Will he save his Snowman? He does. Banny does get saved.
With a pause. We
have a pause. We're not sure who's crashed. Seems like there is a pause.
It looks like it's Banny. Looking over, it looks like it's Banny with actually the pause because he's loading back into the game. So, is it Banny? We will confirm with you, ladies and gents. There seems to be a pause. We've had actually a very, not many pauses this time, so we've been gracefully, Yeah, let's hope there's no pauses on the final stage.
Yeah, let's hope, hey. Let's hope they can actually fix their drivers in time as well when they put them in. Okay, so 2-0. Do you think TCM will get this round? Well, if they don't, they've lost the map. So
I think they've got to. Looking at this right now, so we know Banny's dropped. We don't know when he's dropped. So I'm just looking up from the pause, just to see what we can see on this pause right there. The soldier looking at this area. You look at these areas, look at the pauses. I don't know if you've seen this by when you look at where everyone is. You're trying to work this out right now, and all I see at the moment is just TCM out of position.
I'd agree, but Banny's crashed, therefore they're back in position. That's simple.
When has he crashed?
What?
Not in this fight. Not in this fight.
True. Could in this fight, I think, obviously in 90 seconds time. So we are waiting. for them to join at the moment. Seeing for him to rejoin, I'm not sure what the issue is. Looking at his PC, but just to obviously let the viewers know that the grand final will be on the live stage at 4 p.m. British summertime on the multiplayer stream. All the finals of all games, Skully, are on the multiplayer stream for the final. So be sure you go onto the multiplayer Twitch channel and watch the Team Fortress 2 final between Epsilon Esports and the winner of this, between TCM and HRG. Just looking at pause of silence to look at Barney's PC to see if he's getting closer to launching the game. And we are gracefully joined by Beta and Arx. Continue.
Yeah, Beta, I just want to give a quick shout out once again while we're in this pause to TT Esports, Club 3D and Aquatuning. TT Esports and TT Esports and Club 3D giving us some peripherals there, so we will be having a giveaway on the main stage later. Aquatuning as well, sponsoring the TF2 tournament. They did actually give us a whole box of Haribo, which we're keeping. So if we're very hyper or fat, it's because we've been eating Haribo.
Aquatuning with their Haribo content that they've given us is insane. The amount of I've actually lost weight. I'm not gonna lie, I've lost a lot of weight. Literally, by doing all this, I've just lost so much. So I'm gonna need to eat a lot of Haribos. I think I need to speak to the guy from Aquatuning and just give me a whole tub or two.
Can we have 3? Can I have one?
I'm sure we can sort something out.
I'm just trying to look right now. We are waiting. Is it still a crash? It looks like. Apparently, it's a network issue. So someone from Europe must have just sabotaged that. That's what we're guessing.
That's sabotage right there. Someone severing with his network connection is not acceptable. There's sabotage right there, trying to put Banny off his groove. I wonder who paid. I wonder who paid him.
I don't know. Chaplin's walking over there right now.
Ah, Chaplin.
Yeah. Chaplin, one of the content guys for Epsilon or Infuse, one of the
we got some grins off the crowd. All of that conspiracy theory, that we had before, it's got to be that. It's got to be me. It's got to be me, in fact, surely.
Apparently it's the Aussies.
It's the Aussies. Oh, the Aussies thought, you know what? We really want to beat the Americans. Now we're going to get a chance. We've got to sabotage that PC. Hi, Sal.
How you doing?
Hey, come on the stage.
We've got downtime. Come on.
This beautiful, beautiful man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I sleep a lot, so I really wish I could have caught the IM games, but I hear they're out, right?
It is true, they are. I was genuinely upset. The thing was, they were up 4-0 on Granary, the second map, which they needed to win. Then TCM won middle once, and then pushed off that and won 6-4.
That's really too bad, dude. That's what they were saying, too. They were walking away feeling pretty upset about it, I guess, but that's the way the cookie bounces.
Yeah, if there's one way to go out of a tournament, it's not that way. Like, 4-0 up, one more round needed, and it was just too little too late for them. They just lost all composure. Some people buckled under the pressure, that was the problem. So at the moment we got some issues with Banny, but HRG are in control of this map, 2-0 up, although it does look like they're going to have troubles with Banny disconnecting, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Do you think HRG have got this in the bag despite this pause here?
Well, I haven't seen how the game's gone yet. I do know that TCM played some really strong games against HRG, so I hope that HRG make it to the grand finals, but we'll see, man.
And if you were to predict this, obviously without using any patriotism whatsoever, do you think HRG have got this?
I'm going to say yes, since that's what you're digging for.
we have to have it. So, yeah. It looks like we're still waiting for Banny to get a network connection. Firestorm, the admin, is there trying to help him out. There's a lot of commotion there at the moment. Banny's a professional, though. He'll get back into the groove, surely.
No, he's not going to have any problem with that. He just probably needs to reboot the computer a couple times and make sure it works. There is a huge crowd, though. Like, this is bigger than the crowd was last year around the TF2 booth. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, yesterday was huge as well. The audience was just the game between who was it against TCM and Infuse, and also High Rollers Gaming and Epsilon. That was the big one. That was the one. We had a massive crowd. We couldn't even see the people behind, basically, where they're all playing. everyone was just like, oh, hey, Europe are in the finals, woo, finally. And so I was like, that face, that Grimmer's face, lovely to see.
It was the image on the forums of when you were on interviewed and the entire front row decided to turn their backs on you. And what made it more funny was we were dying for an American Epsilon HRG game. We finally get it, and they've gone live, and we had to shun you away, which felt, you know, a little bit, but you know, nice just to shun the Americans away.
No, I mean, was anybody really seriously upset about that? Because I was like, "Hey, the game's gone live. I'm going to run off now." It seemed like somebody on the forum was saying something like, "Dude, where's the respect?" I'm like, I don't need respect.
Like, all I know is I think that the Americans can't stand trash talk.
Shots fired. I can tell you though, Banny has actually got network connectivity again, so he will be rejoining, ladies and gentlemen. For those on stream, thank you for waiting patiently. These technicalities do happen. We haven't had many of them, those Sal, so I'm actually pretty chuffed with how the tournament's been ran. It's been pretty smooth.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and the way the group stages were set up this year, everything about this tournament has been awesome. Awesome.
Cannot disagree. Tapley and Firestorm have done a sublime job, and I am really in agreement with the top 8 group. That was so worth it. Made the casting, the experience, the spectator, the stream. Everyone gets the delight of seeing the top teams against each other, as opposed to, you know, lesser teams having to struggle. And it's not fun, you know, a 5-0 casting. So a lot of people predicting that Epsilon will just roll through 5-0 in the final, but I think that's just trash talk as well, because I don't see that happening. With the quality that HRG have or TCM have, who knows?
Hey, we'll see, man. So good luck with this cast. I do want to get in and cast at least their next map, because this will be the last time I have to cast in Europe, possibly ever. Possibly ever.
Okay, we shall arrange this, Skully. If you can continue while I speak to the crew.
Okay, let's just go straight away. It's going to be ice skating figures at the moment. Zuba comes off straight away. Lange and Trugger do get down jukebox. They do get the kills with me. A little of aggression, and now it looks like my HUD is actually froze as I go through a quick HUD rescore. But HRG are getting the kills that they need right now. They've taken it. It's going to be 3 versus 3. Merlin's still alive. Shade's still alive. Size is still alive. This is the key right now, as it looks like that HRG have managed to defend this, as Merlin does get an arrow kill straight onto tag. Just trying to look exactly up. I have to quickly HUD rescore just to have a look to see where we are in the moment.
Oh, we're back in the game, are we?
Yeah.
Excellent. I will take over. I know the HUD's messed up here. Does look like TCM have taken this middle point. While my HUD is broken, I'm just guessing, but it is a minute 7 seconds on the clock. Although it's very close with the times. Minute 19, minute 7 on the clock here, Skully. Are you back in the game to
I'm
take
fine,
over?
I'm fine.
Take it over.
My HUD's a little bit frozen, but I've still got the timer. That's all that's important. The Uber comes off straight away for TCM. They're looking to get the fight right now. Can they take down Banny? That looks like the moment that Banny went down. So now they're going to go for the aggressive. Devanside does get the kill to Banny, and Lange gets Devanside. Devanside was hunting for more like he does. Shade's still alive right here, just in the top right corner. Can he just stay? It's going to be 119.
He has an Uber advantage. I know your HUD's messed up. He has an Uber advantage. Jubos gets destroyed though by Lange, saying, you know what, this map is going to be taken 3-0, and TCM only have 30 seconds left to cap this round off, but Shade has had to use his Uber, and they are, obviously Banny's backing because of that was a 90-second delay, so now Mirren has a 50% Uber charge advantage, and the aggression from HRG, Lange goes down, but Zebasai goes down as well. Shocker tries to force and take down Merlin. Shade is so weak. Banny doing so much damage. Banny's going to go down here, gets destroyed. TCM look like they're going to get this because they still have an Uber charge in the bank there, Skully, to hold this point. So it looks like they're going to get around here.
They look like they get around, of course, with 17-16. They should be able to just stand onto the point right now. Shade's almost near to it. He was the 80 right now.
This is going to be close. Because Shade almost has this as well. It's going to be Uber versus Uber, Mono versus Mono. They're going to have to get on this point. Remember, there is overtime on this map. They just need to get on it. They have got on it now. They're still on this point. They got off the point. Oh, there's a round to TCM. So, the prediction is still on here, Skully, of 3-1. Maybe HRG lost their composure due to that sabotage onto Banny's PC.
Yep, just to see what's going to happen right now. We did one for a 3-1 right there, so we're going to go into this midpoint right now. Don't see anything different at the moment, but it looks like that now the confidence is back in TCM's favor.
Definitely looking now, and Jukebox gets juked, destroyed, whatever you want to call it. So advantage to HRG. And Marilyn goes down to Shrugger. They've got the heals. Shade is really weak. Look where Shade is, and he's so exposed. One rocket and he's dead, but he's like, you know what? I'm confident we got this. And it's advantage to HRG with a full Uber charge advantage. Jukebox and Cookie spawn. Zebasai goes down there to Sizer, and it's going to be a good minute that HRG get on this timer.
Yeah, it's going to be a good minute, of course. Is that Merlin? No, he's being a little bit slower right now. He is still going to Medigun right now. So this is all going to be it for TCM. They know if they lose this, that's it. They're going to lose this first map. It's all about winning this first map to get the confidence that they need. Zebasai goes down again for the bomb. They do take down Shade. Was that a drop?
It was a drop, but it makes no difference to HRG. You like, guys? We're here to do business. Let's take him out. They take him out. So obviously they've done it. They hold the point. They've still got the minute that I scored. Marilyn now has the Uber advantage. That's the difference. I wonder if Shade will switch to Kritzkrieg. That is the difference. Just thought I'd let you know, ladies and gentlemen, while they get ready to push here, TCM with the Uber charge advantage. Sal will be joining us for the second map here, either with Arcs or Beta. So stay tuned for that. And big shout outs to TT Esports and Club 3D for sponsoring VanillaTV here at this event, along with Aquatuning for covering the Team Fortress 2 event and sponsoring it here at Multiplayer. Rib takes down Lansky and Sizer. Merlin still has his Uber. Shade. Oh, Bunny with the random spam pipes onto Cookie gets destroyed. The Force. Can Bunny force it? He does! Bunny forces and takes down Bibbin in the process. Wow. Bunny one-man unit there. Literally forcing the Uber, taking down Bibbin. Just, wow. We've seen people from in Europe in top teams just needing 5 players to force an Uber, and Bunny just goes himself.
Yeah, like I said, Banny has stepped up there.
Shade is weak! Oh, what a surf by Shade! What a surf by Shade! Sorry to cut you off there, Skully. Now they Uber, and now they're in trouble, TCM. Oh, they are pretty good health, and actually HRG are in bad health.
130 place, 236, and it looks like that our HRG want this point again. They're going to be contested for the soldier. Actually decides not to go for Merlin because he saw the other soldier there. Cookie there with a double kill. Bunny and Lange finally gets taken out there. He's done a lot of damage though. There's a double death from Merlin taking out Tag and Tag vice versa. Brona have defended this. They've defended this and only lost 2 players, if I recall, 2 or 3 players, whereas HRG just don't have the players up at the moment.
But Shade stayed alive. So he's literally cutting down the time from him staying alive. Every time he stays alive, it means he saves the time, the clock in terms of going downward. Soldier tries to go in and try to force the medic. Merlin is in the correct position, but Bunny's coming in, raining the stickies. And Merlin doesn't use, and in fact, Bunny takes 3 players down and caps the point. Solo. Wow, what a transition. So originally it was a kamikaze to force the Uber. Instead, Bunny comes in and cleans up. Bunny's mad. Bunny's mad. Bunny is mad at the moment, I'm guessing. He's raging so hard. He's just literally cleaning up so hard.
Bunny doesn't get mad. He gets even. Let's just look at it like that.
1.9k damage. 9 frags. Oh!
Drop! You might want to push the talk button there, Byte.
I think
Byte was screaming at the top of his voice at that drop on Merlin. I've totally forgot to hit the push the talk button. That was a huge drop. Bunny is insane at the moment. And then they HRG wipe again. 48 plays 151. I think HRG's got this.
They have indeed got this. But yeah, Merlin's been playing so well. I cannot knock him for it. Unfortunately, that one mistake so costly as a medic. As you know, it's one of the few things that you hate in a team. If a medic drops, it's detrimental normally. But TCM aren't going to let this go over just yet. They are pretty aggressive here, not giving any respect to HRG, saying, you know what, we'll cap this. Yeah, I don't care if you've got Uber advantage. And they are going to cap this. So they do stop the timer at 21 seconds. And Shade will be saying, guys, let them have it. We've got the Uber. We'll just decimate them afterwards. And that's what they did. They've Ubered early. And now you can see the scout comes in to try and get meat shots, but they haven't got any frags. Zebasai very weak, goes down to Lansky. They need to get a few more frags. They've got a heavy though. That is the difference. Sizer goes down. They force the Uber early, but Ribbon Cookie go down. That is costly. Lansky goes down. The heavy is still up. Shade is still alive. The soldier's in trouble. The heavy's still alive. He gets taken down by Bibbin though. That could be a crucial pick. Bibbin is still alive on 29 HP. Bibbin staying alive is crucial. Bibbin could be the man of the moment. Hey, he's still alive. Focus on.
Need to stay on the point. Need to stay on the point. Scout's onto the point right now. What can that last scout do? It's
Bunny
Cookie on his
down.
own. Bunny's just there, now sides it into
capped the
The
point.
capture's there, it's overtime to 129, and HRG is going to walk back onto this. Cookie goes
Oh,
down straight away.
destroyed.
What can Jukebox do? Jukebox on his own. Can he get a couple? He did
So
not.
long.
He can't do this on his own. He cannot do this on his own. He's
51
going to walk on.
health.
He
Blocking the
can't go on
point,
it.
and it's
HRG wins.
3-1 to HRG, as we predicted. Congratulations to HRG on the first map, winning 3-1, even with Bunny being disconnected there. He managed to recompose himself, and if anything, it actually enraged him to go further and literally decimate anyone in his way. That was sublime.
Bunny doesn't get mad, he gets even.
Look at that, 3,300 damage that round. The next best was 2,000.
I'd like to see the logs.
Yep, we will be looking at this.
81814.
81814. Just looking at the logs now. Yeah, Bunny with almost 11k, 29 kills there. Then Rib doing a really good job for Brodo with 9.5, Lansky 7.4, Zepasai. And looking at the deaths, I've got to say, Shade turned up 4 deaths on Viaduct.
4 deaths on a cough map.
On
a
a
King of the
cough
Hill
map.
map, 4
Cough
deaths for a
map.
medic.
Miralyn being shown how to actually stay alive now, as opposed to the previous final which he played against Immunity. And Shade, 4 deaths, 1 kill. That's insane to see. He played so well.
And a drop, and a drop.
And yeah, he did drop 1 time, but Miralyn dropped twice.
Yeah, but one of those shots was a crit creek, so let's wipe that one out. So the difference between the teams was Bunny and the medics.
Yeah, Shade coming up trumps there as well. The medics seem to be the ones carrying through. And obviously, as much as I'd like to cast more of this, we've got to get Sal in. Big man Sal. Who is going to be casting with me? It is going to be Mr. Arx. So please welcome Mr. Sal and Arx for the second map here of the Consolational Final.